Hey, it's me, Renee. I'm back. And yeah, there's a lot of light there and there. It's sunny. It's sunny in December in Norway. Oh, is it possible? Yes, it is. But it's tricky sun, so it's sunny, but when you go outside, it's cold. Always annoys me because, like, in my head, sun equals warmth, which sun equals light. Doesn't necessarily equals warmth, really. But yeah. So today is oh my, sorry. But yeah, today is Friday, and I kind of wanted to do a video on films. Film Friday. I just kind of think I made up right now. So next year, a lot of cool films are coming out. Well, a lot. Well, what's a lot again? There are cool films coming out, as far as we know. So, well, I mean, the pan pizza could move things yet again, but also a lot of movies are coming out on Netflix and stuff. So there's probably still be some movies, and I'm thinking it's going to be slowly better. I'm thinking anyway. I have some movies that at this point of time are slated for next year. And yeah, as usual, there's no order to this. It's just kind of I have them written down, and I'm not going to really tell you them in like, yeah, best to worst or when they come out because I'm not organized. I'm just going to tell you all of them. So yeah, first up we have Marry Me, which is the movie with J-Lo and Owen Wilson, and it's about J-Lo playing basically herself. She's playing a big singer, and she's supposed to get married on stage because drama and publicity. But of course, doesn't go like that because her fiance ends up cheating on her. So instead, she ends up marrying a random guy in the audience, played by Owen Wilson. And yeah, it's a cool concept. I just was very interested just from hearing about the concept because, of course, it's JLo, so you hear about it way before it's finished filming. And then I saw the trailer a few weeks ago, and it looks so nice. So yeah, excited for that one. And then The Lost City, which is with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. I've loved Channing Tatum ever since She's the Man. Well, I loved him. I haven't seen all his movies, but I love him in She's the Man. And yeah, he's a great actor. And also Sandy Bullock, amazing. This is an comedy slash adventure movie slash also romance, and it's supposed to be kind of a thing, adventure of like looking for a lost city of El Dorado or looking for like a lost city. It's called the Lost City. It was originally called the Lost City of D. I think the D kind of went away because Americans are preppy and they're just so snobby and they can't really have things being double entendres and stuff. Well, they can, but you know, yeah. But yeah, so that one at this point in time, I think we had one or two pictures, but not more than that. But yeah, just the sound of it just seems so cool. Also, Daniel Radcliffe is in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that seems very cool. And then in January, yeah, sometimes some of these I know when it comes out, and some of these I don't know. And I'll tell you some dates if I know them, and if not, I won't. Of course, I won't tell you a date if I don't know them. I can't really do that. I suppose I could make up a date, but yeah. But sorry, but yeah, in January, Cyrano, a musical is being released. It's based on Cyrano de Bergerac, the play from I think it was written like in 1700s around there, and it's kind of the original catfish story. Though back then it was just kind of like shy and short and nice, but now it's I mean frowned upon in a special way. Like when you do the retellings of it, it's kind of frowned upon, but originally it's nice, at least in my head. And I saw a version of this because it's a very famous French play. So it's been adapted many times. I saw a version of this in French class I took French once upon a time. I don't remember that much now. I remember a bit, but not like I can't like have conversation in French. In French, uh, um, on what's the thing again? On unsatisfactory. On I have a word on my tongue. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to know French better, but at this moment in time, I don't. But yeah, so yeah, I saw a version of this in French class. I really enjoyed it, and then I just kind of random. I saw the trailer for this one. Didn't know it before I saw the trailer, and so this version is a musical. I'm like, oh, musical, cool. So you have both the musical aspects, also the historical aspects, and just the cool story aspects, and I just can't wait. So yeah, and supposedly it's has been running as a musical for a few years in the States at least. So it's both a play, a musical, and some movies. So it's one of those stories done in a lot of ways. So yeah, that's cool. And then we have Uncharted. It's based on the video game Uncharted. It has Tom Holland in the what's it called? Yeah, sorry, just blanking out stuff in the main role. And yeah, I don't really play video games, so I don't really have any experience with that. But just like the concept of this guy being an archaeology type of thing person who just kind of goes around and goes on adventures seems to me in the way like a male Tomb Raider in a way. And I really enjoyed the trailer. Some people said they didn't really like the trailer and they kind of thought it looks generic, but I think it looks very cool. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then we have Downton Abbey, a new era. And that one just came with a trailer. So it's supposed to be set in France, where the grandma, I'm just forgetting her name, but yeah, where the grandma, where Meg Smith or role has supposedly has inherited estate. So cool, cool to France. And yeah, I very much enjoyed the first movie. So yeah, and then Doctor Strange and the Multiverse. Of course, love the MCU. And yeah, with what's been happening lately in MCU, that movie is a big, big must see. Can't wait. I just bought a movie ticket to Spider Man. Yeah, the pandemonium is still going on, but I'll be careful. And yeah, can't wait for that. Yeah, and then we have Shotgun Wedding, which I'm pretty sure is actually a Netflix movie. Not quite sure. I think it might be a Netflix movie. It is. I think it's action adventure. Okay, yeah. There's quite a few wedding movies actually next year. I think it might be mixing this up, but I think this one has like has a couple getting married and then they getting married on an island and then they get kidnapped by uh no by like drug people. I think something like that. Anyway, just kind of I've seen what it's about before, and yeah, I'll link it down below, and yeah, you can see it for yourself. And then Black Adam is coming out, and yeah, love The Rock. I really enjoyed Shazam, so yeah, Black Adam also looks very cool. Love Noah. What's his name again? Yeah, Noah. You know the Netflix rom-com guy. Love him. So yeah, excited. Then, of course, we have Spider-Man Into Spider-Universe. And that one just got a trailer and looks very nice. And I love the first one. And this actually also is supposedly first of two. I didn't know that. Well, no one knew that before the trailer. And yeah, I really like that we're at least getting two more. The last was Spider-Man, the first movie, Into Spider-Verse. Well, the Spider-Verse was huge, so we probably would anyway have like five or a lot of those movies anyway, I think. But yeah, cool. I think it's cool that this is part of first of a two-parter. I enjoy that. And yeah, and then we have A Ticket to Paradise, which stars George Clooney and Julia Roberts, and they're going to stop their daughter getting married because marriage is a boo boo. And yeah, and so these two people have a daughter together, but they're um, but they are divorced. And yeah, George Clooney and Julia Roberts again just sounds cool, and yeah, that concept just sounds fun. Yeah, fun rom com. Just kind of yeah, I really enjoy that. So yeah, excited about that one. And that was supposed to be it. But then today I saw a trailer for a movie that looked so cool. So cool. Okay, so it's Operation Fortune, Ruse the Get. So it's these thieves, they're supposed, well, thieves slash, yeah, I think there seems to be more or less thieves. I'm not quite sure, but I think they're thieves like high, what's it called again? High society thieves, like they like big scale thieves, not just like, not pockets. They're not like pickpocketers, but they, yeah, like kind of Ocean 11 style heist people. And they need to get close to a millionaire, but to get close to him, they end up getting help from an actor. Of course, the actor is kind of a bit more difficult than they anticipated, and yeah, it just looks very fun. I think kind of looks like a Guy Ritchie movie. It said, well, it said from the people behind Gentleman and Kingsman, but that's not Guy Ritchie. But I don't know, for some reason I got a Guy Ritchie feel for it. But the guy who made Kingsman is he's not Guy Ritchie. That's Michael Michael Mike. I think it's Michael something. I'm forgetting his name. Anyway, it just looked so cool. So yeah, very excited about that one. And you know what? I'm also gonna add a bit here, like at the end. So there's some movies from like from for next year that's they're supposed to come out next year, but we don't have a date. Like we don't like we just know next year. Like all these have. I'm pointing to my notebook. All these have dates. I just kind of forgot to mention them. But yeah, these movies are more or less announced or slated to be published to be what's the word again? Released next year. We just don't have a specific date. So, School for Good and Evil looks very cool. I read the books years ago. I read the first three. I think maybe like I read first two. Maybe it was that. But I read some of them. I enjoy them. I haven't read a spin-off, but yeah, I just really like that world. So it's going to be fun to see that adapted, and the cast of that looks amazing. So yeah, that one looks very cool. And then we have the statistical the statistical probability of love at first sight. So that's filmed. It was finished this film this year. So it's now in post production, not pre production, post production. And and yeah, we don't. I for that moment, I thought maybe I knew that it that it got that was going to go on Netflix, but not quite sure. I did some googling, didn't find out really. But it is finished, and I think it's post production now. I think it might be finished post production soon. So I'm thinking probably gets a date soon-ish. Hoping, thinking something like that. So yeah, that looks very cool. Well, we don't really have any pictures or trailer for that yet, but we have a cast, and the cast of that looks amazing. So, and I also think we won something in a like film festival thingy. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, and then you also have Hello, Goodbye, and Anything in Between, which also has been finished filming. Another Jennifer E. Smith project. You know, Jennifer E. Smith, the author. And yeah, that has finished filming. We don't know when it's going to be premiering it, but yeah, so thinking probably filming probably airing sometime next year. And yeah, also Legally Blonde 3. At this point in time, it's supposed to come out next year. But I'm thinking right now that I think that the script isn't finished yet, and since we're at the end of this year and they haven't started filming yet, that one probably will be out like 2023, unless they film it very quickly and then publish it, I would say, and then release it at the end of next year. I suppose they could do that. I feel like very often, at least like high movies with a lot of budgets, they often take like long time in production from the beginning, from filming and post production. Like between filming and post production, it's often a year, half a year. So I'm not sure if it can be released next year if they haven't finished the film script yet. But yeah, blah 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 blah. I had an idea. Was there any more? No, I don't think there's any more at this point in time. No. Also, I saw like I kind of wanted to check, so I Google like movies come out next year. And supposedly there's a live action Disney movie that's slated for next year. We don't have anything more new slated to it, so I'm thinking that's probably wrong then, or maybe it's something for Disney Plus, and then because it's Disney Plus, they don't really want to give news before a few months before because it's lesser because it's on streaming. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. And yeah, that's the movies I'm looking forward to next year. If you have any thoughts, any comments, please talk to me down below. And I'll see you soon. Bye.